and welcome back to the second part of this tutorial. Okay, now let's exit out and complete the rest of the widget. I'm going to copy right from here and take it all the way down. Alright, just copy that, and I'm going to come right down here. Let's paste what we just copied. Maybe I should just put a line there so that I know where I am. There we go. Alright, for this very one, I'm going to change that to address. So, there we go. And change this to address as well. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to take care of the address first. The label should be address. Very good. And let's just change as follows on it. Yeah, that's looking good for now up to here. So I may have to get rid of this. Let's see. Right, let's get rid of this and just get rid of the anchor and the justify. I might not need it for address yet, so that's fine. Let's see one more thing. Okay, now role is 0, color is going to be 2. Okay, let's leave the rest the way they are. What about the text? This is going to be changed to address. The text remains fine, and I'm going to change this to about, let's say, 40, and justify left. Okay, then the column is going to be 3. Address is taken care of. Now let's take care of the next one. This is going to be gender, and this is going to be gender as well. But I'm going to have to change this very one here to a combo box. So let's change this to combo box. CBO gender. So let's finish with the label first. Okay, the label, we need to change this to gender and get rid of this. Change this to 5. Right, with a combo box we need to carry out one or two things. In the first place, the widget is going to be ttk dot combo box, and ttk dot combo box is in the right place, and the text, we need a text on it. Let's get rid of this for now. I'm going to have to change the width, make that about 38. What about the state? The state in this case is going to be, let's change that to read only. I'm going to enter the state here. The state of the combo box is going to be equals read only, comma, and the text variable is going to be gender. Okay, here let's say combo box CBO gender. CBO gender is going to have the following value: male and female. So let's come right here, just enter square bracket, the value, close that, and value is going to be equals as follows. That will be nothing, and the second value, that's going to be female there, comma, and the next value, that's going to be male. Close that. Alright, and we now need the default value. Put a comma here, the default value is going to be, or the current value is going to be 0. So let's grab all of this, paste that in there, and let's say dot current, that will be 0. So as you can see, this one is 0, 1, 2. Okay, now let's position it. So come right down here and just say grade, that will be 3. Grab hold of all of this, copy, paste that right here, and that is going to be column 3. There we go. Okay, so that is it, all done for the combo box. I'm going to get rid of this border for now. Now this one, that is going to be mobile, and change all of the labels to mobile as well. Mobile, and we have another mobile here. The inputs entering, that's mobile, and that is mobile as well. Okay, let's finish up with the label. In the case of the label, looking good so far. I'm going to change this to 5 since I have 5 up there. Let's get rid of this, delete that, just round it up there, close that. Okay, now the text entry, looking good so far. What about the width? I'm going to change this to 40. Justify left, get rid of that. And text variable, that'll be mobile. I think I may be done with that, but I need to change it. That's going to be 2 and 3. 2 and 3. Okay, here I need to change it as well. The label, that is going to be 2 and 2. Yeah. Now let's save that and see how that's going to look like. Run. Okay, look at that. Oh, something is missing here. That is meant to be for gender. Yeah. Oh, I put it in the wrong place. Look at it. Let's go back in there. It's in the right place, but I haven't changed. Yeah, gender. That is it. Oh, I was meant to change this to, that will be 2. That will be 2. Let's run it. Save and run. Okay, that's fine. Looking good so far. Alright, I have the last one. So that is going to be postcode. So let me grab hold of this. And there's one combo box there as well. Yeah, I guess there's one combo box. Okay. I'm going to grab hold of this. I will use that for my postcode. Bring it down here. There. And I'm going to use this for my that will be used for the email. That's for email. And I will use this for the different types of members that we have. Member type. There we go. Alright. Now, let's take care of this first. We have postcode first. Yeah. No, it's not postcode, it's called PO Box. PO Box. Alright. For the PO Box, let's change this to PO Box. Okay, since this is a beginner tutorial, that's why I'm showing the whole process. Right, so that is taken care of. Now the next one here, that is going to be email. So we have email here, email here, and email here. And here, type, that's going to be type of member. So that's type. We have type in here for the label. And this is going to be type as well. Member type, and here type, and type here and there. Alright, type of members that we have, we can just enter member type here as a default. And the member type we include annual member, then we have quarterly member, and finally monthly member. There we go. Okay, so what about the position? It's going to be number 5. Sorry that I'm doing this one first. Might be confusing. You will get the whole drift now. And this is going to be 4, 2, 4, 2, and 4 here. Okay. Now let's see the size of this. I'm going to reduce it to about 33. Right. Okay, let's take care of the email. I'm going to make that about 35. That will be, this is 4, that will be 5. That's for the text area, and this will be 1. Okay, and this is going to be 1, 4. Yep, and this will be email. Okay, looking good. And the last one here, the PO box, this will be 5. That is 5. We have 7. Okay, that's fine. And this will be 4 then. Okay. Alright, what about here? Address, that should be PO box. Change this variable to PO box. PO box. Right. Let's see. This one is, this should be email. I think that is about it for now. Oh, look at this. That is meant to be M type. Good. Okay. Alright, let me just save this and I will run it and just see what's gonna happen. Okay, not too bad, but there are some few adjustments that needs to be made. I think this is too long. Let's go to the PO box and just see the length. PO box is, we should reduce that to maybe about 35. Okay, save and run. Right, that is fine. That is fine. And once we move this up a little bit, we should be able to see where the button will be. Okay, that's fine. So close that. Alright, let's just take care of the tree view for now. Then after that we can take care of the buttons. With the tree view, let's do this. I'm going to ask you to scroll. Let's say scroll is underscore y-axis equals, that's the name. It's going to be scroll bar. Okay, I need a scroll on the side. So that is going to be tree view. That's the widget now. No, that is the frame. Tree view FRM form, comma, then the orientation, that is going to be equals vertical. Right, that is the scroll bar. Let's say self dot member, and that is going to be underscore record. That's the name of my tree view. And that is equals ttk dot tree view, open a bracket, and my frame is called tree view frame. Then the height of this very tree view, I'm going to make that about 12. That's equals 12, comma, what about columns? The columns will include as follows: member ID, okay. If the columns include member ID, okay, I'm going to use that to create my database for now. Okay, alright, I will use those to create my database, but let's say comma. The next one is going to be first name, then we have surname, comma, let's go for address. Let's say we have address, close that, comma, PO box. Notice it's all going to be in lowercase, so that's how I'm going to create my database. Then we have mobile. Then we have email. Finally, we have M type, member type. There, comma. And let's just say scroll bar, Y scroll command, that's going to be my scroll that I have in here. So let's say scroll command will be equals this. and let's say dot set. Okay, now let's position it. So the scroll command itself, that will be dot pack, is going to be on the right side, and fill, that will be equals yes. Okay, now let's create my headings. So let's say member self underscore member record, paste the very first record, that is going to be member ID. Okay, let's say dot heading, that is going to be the member ID, this very one. Grab hold of that, paste that here, and the text that will be on it, I'll just say equals member ID. That should be in a quote. There we go. So I might as well just copy this. So in total it's going to be 9. So come down here, paste and paste. And the next is first name. Paste that here. And this is going to be first name. Let's make the F uppercase. Then followed by surname. There we go. Address. Address here. So what I'm doing now is I'm just creating my tree view headings, linking it to what is going to be the name of my database. Alright, let's grab hold of PO box and paste that here. And these will be PO box. Let's just change that around, uppercase B. Right. Then we have gender. Enter your gender here and gender here. The G in uppercase. We have mobile. Mobile here and mobile here. There. Email. Email right here and email here. Then we have M type. M type here and member type here. There. That's good. Okay, I think we can even try it out now. I should be able to at least see the scroll bar. So let's save and run. Whoa. Our position argument follow keyword argument. Whoa. I'm missing an equals here. So let's bring it back. Alright, let's save and run again. There we go. That is my scroll bar there. Okay. Now let's do one thing. Let's add columns to this, so I'm going to copy all of those headings, take it down, paste, and I now need columns. Now just copy this column and replace all of those headings here with columns. So this is going to be columns, and I will also have to define the width of this column as well. Okay, so that shouldn't be too difficult to take care of. Alright, but we still need to do one thing: ask the system to show headings. So I'm going to come in here, let's copy this, paste that in there, and just ask it to show headings. So show heading, that will be equals heading. Let's grab hold of that, paste it right in here. Alright, show headings. Now let's define the width. The width of this one, I'm going to make that about, let's say 120. One down. Let's take care of the others. Let's copy, paste. Okay, I will change it around once I'm done. And here, going, and there. Okay, name, let's make that 140. Surname, I'm going to make it 140 as well. I'm going to make this one 212. Address 212 as well. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, let's get it packed now. So I'm going to copy self dot member record dot pack, and let's get a field on both sides, both, comma, and get it expand by 1. That will be equals 1. There we go. Okay, with this I should be able to have created my tree view. Alright, let's save and run. There we go. Look at that. Look at my tree view is in place now. That's good. Looking good, guys. Now let's add buttons here. We need buttons here. We're gonna need some more here as well. Just 2 buttons there. Okay, I'm gonna copy this, paste it right underneath here. That will be my button there. Okay, for the button, maybe we should take care of the following first. Okay, here I'm going to say self dot LBL barcode. Okay, barcode, that's going to be a label. Let's grab hold something of whatever a label might have in there. Come down here, paste that here. Okay, but it's inside. Let's see, the frame is known as search frame. Come right down here, change that to search. And what else? Okay, the font is okay. the text, let's change that to barcode. Get rid of the border and run this up. Barcode is going to be grid dot grid, and that is going to be roll 00. Okay, grab a hold of this. Row is going to be 0, column will be 0 as well. Yeah, 0, column 0. Okay, but let's say strictly equals west, and let's get it parted x-axis, make that 4. Right, that's fine. Let's add a text box there. I'm going to grab hold of this. The text box that will display my barcode will be, okay, let's grab hold of this and change this to text to barcode, txt barcode here, and the search. Right, location will be 0, 1, 0 and 1. Now instead of area, I'm going to be using CC code 39. Okay, I'm going to show you guys, so I'm going to include the URL for this, and I will also show you guys where to download these very fonts. Let's make that about 13. Okay, just want to make sure it works first, then I will get that sorted. Okay, what about the width? We can make that about 20, 26. Justify. We can justify it center. That would be equal center. All right. Okay, now variable, that should be M. There we go. Member ID. Grab hold of that and paste it right in there. There. Okay. Now padding. Let's say about 30, 39. Okay, so let's try this out and let's just see. Save. Okay, perhaps you forgot a comma. Yep. Alright, forgot a comma here. Enter a comma, and I forgot a comma here right away as well. Alright, run that again. There, my barcode is getting ready, so close that. Now I need to also create the search. So I'm going to copy this and paste that right underneath here. That's for the search, and change the name of this to search, and this is going to be in search, so type in search in there. Okay, search frame. All right, just call it search, that will do. And this is going to be search as well. There. Now, variable search. Okay, what about the position? That's going to be 0 and 2. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this. there. And here, let's change this to area. Now I think I should show you guys the website where to download everything for the barcode. So let me show that to you now. And that is where I download the codes. Okay, so in here I'm going to copy this URL and include it in my description area for you guys. Okay, I'm going to set my, that is it. Alright, let's keep going anyway. For the font, I'm just going to paste that right there. Now, the next thing is I'm going to change the font to about 16 and the width, let's make that about 33. Get rid of the border. I think 33 will be good enough. What about justify? Let's justify it to the right. Right. Okay, so it's positioned to the second column. Now, one more thing. We're going to need a button for it. So let me just run it and see. There we go. Now I need a button that I can click on. Come right down here, and I'm just gonna make that BTN. Copy this, paste this right underneath here, and just change this to BTN. Button search. The widget is going to be known as button, and button is going to be inside search frame. Okay, and the button is going to get padded y-axis, that'll be 1, then border, that's going to be 4, and the font is a default, so that should be, let's use this font. I'm now going to change the font color. I'm going to use this, and the size is that. Okay, let's get it padded to the y-axis as well. We have x-axis. I'm going to make that 29. Alright. Let's say width. Width, that is 9. And the height, I might not need that, but let's just put it for now. So 1, and the text on it, that is going to be equals slash. Okay, I'm just going to make it look a bit different. Back color, I'm going to make that cadet blue. Background color, there. And that is all there is to it. So I can just say command and round it all up. So let's round it all up, close that, then dots grid, that will be number 3, and let's get it padded by 1 on the x-axis. There we go. So I'm going to save that. Let's see. There we go. That's our button there. Right. So I need to move 1 or 2 things. So that's fine for now. Okay. Now let's create some more buttons right here. I can just copy this, copy, paste it right in here, and this is going to be inside the frame button. There. Let's run that and make sure it's inside the frame button. There we go. That's good. Now I'm going to copy it across. I need, let's say 1, 2, 3. I need about 6. So that's going to be 0, 0. And we just change the names around. Alright, so this is 0, so this will be 1. That will be 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's run it and see. I have my 6 buttons in place. I just need to change the details on it now. Okay, bring it down and let's change the details around. This is going to be add new, and the text content on it is going to be add new. There. And let's just run that and see how that's going to look like. Good, add new. Right, let's do one more thing. The width. I'm going to change the width to 12. 12. Let's get rid of this background. All of the background, get rid of them. I want it plain. Yep, that's fine. Get rid of that as well. And this is 12. Okay, looking good. This is exit, and text content is exit. This will be reset, and change the name to reset. And this will be delete. Change the name to delete. Let's put space in between so that you guys will understand. Yep, now this one is going to be update. And this is update. Then show records. And the text content is show records. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to run. Let's see how that's going to look like. There we go, guys. That is how the buttons are looking now. So with that, I'm going to call it the end of the second part of this tutorial, and I'll see you guys shortly.